So for the 2D composition exercise, a lot of you have made errors here and there. So let me show you how you can start with such kind of questions in exam. So let us solve one of the questions that was given to you in the session to solve, which was outline of 3 fruits. Sometimes in exam they ask you the outline which is of cut fruit. They may not specify whether they are half cut or 1/4 cut or in what way. So here we are going to take 3 fruits which are half cut. Okay, so the first step is to select your shapes carefully. So this exercise is nothing more than selecting proper shapes. Okay, so the first fruit that I am going to select is roundish. So I'm going to select outline of say half cut apple. Okay, the second fruit that I want to select is something which is little bit longish. So you can select banana. Yeah, okay. The third fruit that I'm going to select is a ovalish in shape, elliptical in shape. So you have to be very careful, or you have to strategize properly what shapes you want for making that composition good. So if you take all the fruits as round, there will be more circles in your composition. I'm not saying that will make it bad, but if you have variety in shape, that gives you an added advantage when you are making the composition. So the third fruit that I'm going to take is a papaya, which is say half cut. So you can choose fruits which are simple, that you can draw many times. Okay, so instead of apple you could take orange also with its partition, so like that. Like that also. Okay, so you can take something like this also, but this adds to the complexity. So keep it simple. Initial shapes, keep it simple, because remember you have to finish the composition with colors. Then let us make a box. So in exam you may be given a size of the box, so please stick to that size. I'm just drawing for the convenience of understanding. Okay, so once you are done with your basic square, then start with one of the shapes. So I'm going to start with the round shape apple. Okay, so you can see that while placing I'm not considering this boundary. So in exam also, right now I'm drawing with pen so that it appears clear to you in the video, but you have to draw with pencil, and this is just a imaginary boundary for now. You can shift this boundary a little bit here and there once you are done with your entire drawing. Okay, so right now I'm placing the apples, the outline of apples randomly, alright, without considering that there exists a boundary. Later on we will erase these parts, okay, which are going out of our boundary. Okay, so I think it should be fine. Later on if I want to add more, I will. Okay, the second shape I will draw is banana. So a good way to start is wherever your apple is, maybe somewhere nearby, you can start making. So the shape itself and whatever is inside the shape, we call it as a positive space, and all this which is getting formed on its own as a leftover space, we call it as a negative space. So the idea is to have that kind of a balance between the positive and the negative space. The balance can be achieved by the shape itself or by the color with which you are completing this or filling these negative spaces. So you can make variation in sizes. Okay, so I think these many are enough. Maybe I will add later on 1 or 2 if I want to, if I feel like it. Now whatever negative space is left, I have to use the third shape to kind of fill it. Okay, so let me yeah, so maybe I'll add one more banana here. Okay, so now we see that there are no large spaces which, so here if I put one color, then it is limited area for coloring. This also, even if it is long, it's limited. So visually the color balance should be you should be able to achieve. So even after drawing this, if you feel that okay, I want to add something somewhere, do add. Like I want to add a smaller apple here, or maybe something to break this bigger chunk of space, then you can. Okay, so this, whatever is within this box becomes your composition. So in exam, while doing these compositions, while doing the line work of it, first of all decide simple shapes what you want to do, whether it is outline of a shoe or outline of a cycle parts or anything, bottles. You please shortlist simple outlines. Don't complicate things. Like don't sit to do seeds within this, don't sit to do some details here and there, because it makes your composition very, very complex. Okay, shoes etc., you don't need to do details. It is an outline, like the word says, outline. It does not say detailed shoe and then repeat it, a detailed footwear and repeat it. It's only simple outline. So please stick to that. Don't complicate it unnecessarily. Repetition and how you're putting it is what you have to do. Now that is one thing. The composition itself is one thing. So simple, compose it well, balance between your positive and negative spaces. Last one is the choice of color. Now choice of color can also, as I said earlier, help you to achieve this balance. Okay, and the last one is wow factor. So once the composition is complete, you should be able to see that it's outline of fruit, and you should also not be able to see it. It should look like a modern art. Okay, then it will become a good piece with a high wow factor. So in exam these things will matter. Alright, so you have to complete also this thing within time. So in examination you may get like some half an hour to maximum 40 minutes to complete this kind of assignments. So if you do too much intricate, complicated details, then it will be very difficult for you to complete these kind of assignments. Okay, spaces which are smaller in size. So I'm going to give you some tips about coloring. So whenever in exam you are given any three color of your choice, follow a color scheme. Either choose analogous, which are three colors next to each other on color wheel, or choose three primary colors, or you can choose split complementary colors. So whatever is giving you three color as a group, or you can choose a tridac. So use that particular color scheme. So out of those three colors that you have chosen, you will have one color which is very, very bright, and use that color. Say for example you have chosen primary. So in primary color, yellow is very, very bright. Use yellow very carefully. Okay, wherever you find smaller spaces, like little bit where attention will go, over there maybe you can use yellow. Okay, larger spaces you can use a darker shade like blue is there, and the rest of it you can use red to balance out. So the rule that you have to follow while coloring is if you are coloring red here, you cannot use red here or here. You have to use a different color. So no two shapes next to each other should have same color. Okay, so in exam, don't take one yellow and start coloring everything that you want as yellow, because you will realize that while you are adding other colors, there will be some space where two colors are coming close to each other which are same colors. Okay, so start from one corner and go down, finishing it. Alright, so that no two color come next to each other. So these are some tips for such kind of questions. So I hope over the weekend when you attempt these questions again, we will see that you have improved a lot. Okay, see you soon. Hello students, we hope you've been enjoying these session videos that are available on YouTube. However, these videos on its own will not be sufficient. If you want us to help you in all possible ways, then do join our revision course. You simply have to get in touch with us by WhatsApp message on the given numbers, and we will enroll you in this course. So in addition to the videos, what this course gives you are the design sessions for everyday exercises. We keep a track of your progress, we give you timely feedbacks, we give you feedback on how you can improve and what are the tiny little parts that you can change in your output so as to score well in your exams. So do get in touch with us and see you soon in the next video. Thank you.